Hello everyone, welcome to Sports Kabri and Curious Harry. Of course, as Arnava is going to be joining us. Shayan is going to be very happy based on what East Bengal have given us so far in this thrilling clash against Northeast. It's a 4-0 scoreline that we're looking at right now. All good goals, Hiren. They've done. I mean, brilliantly. I don't think we have anything else to say apart from a small spell from Northeast in the first half. It's been all East Bengal, and they've scored some good goals. What have you made of it?
Hello to everyone and hello Rahul. Definitely, Bengal and Carlos Kudrat much needed win and अभी भी क्या बोलते हैं कि लास्ट के 20-23 मिनट बचे हैं सो 1 or 2 goal मे बी यू नेवर नो बट 4-0 कन्विंसिंग विक्ट्री एंड जैसे आपने बोला कि सारे के सारे गोल देखिए कन्विंसिंग और प्रॉपर गोल्स तो दैट्स आल्सो गुड थिंग एंड कल मैं और अरुणव सर वही बात कर रहे थे जब हम प्रीव्यू में बात कर रहे थे कि जो ईस्ट बंगाल के लिए अभी तक चीजें वर्कआउट नहीं की है वो फ्रंट लाइन में नोरेम मैस के अलावा क्लिंटन सिल्वा या फिर नंदा कुमार सिकार उस तरह से या फिर बोरहा अरेरा को उस तरह से क्लिक नहीं हुए लेकिन आज के मैच में आप देखिए क्लिंटन सिल्वा की जिस तरह के मूवमेंट है सबसे ज्यादा स्प्रिंट उन्होंने इस मैच में लगाया है तो दैट शोज कि भाई आज एक कमिटमेंट और जिस तरह से उनका गेम दिख रहा था काफी बेहतर जो मतलब लास्ट सीजन वाले क्लिंटन सिल्वा की याद दिलाता है दूसरा बोरहा अरेरा का काफी क्रूशियल आई थिंक मेरे को लगता है कि बीच में जब वो नहीं खेल रहे थे तो एक सबसे बड़ा एक जो प्ले मेकर का रोल है वो आई थिंक कहीं ना कहीं ईस्ट बंगाल के लिए मिस हो रहा था तो वो भी आज देखने को मिला नंदा कुमार सिकार से उन्होंने भी बेहतरीन वो जो जिस तरह से वो तीसरा गोल मारा ब्यूटीफुल कंट्रोल ब्यूटीफुल फिनिश एंड नॉरेम मैस का तो बेहतरीन गेम चल ही रहा है सो ओवरऑल वेरी गुड यू कैन से गेम फ्रॉम दी फॉरवर्ड्स ऑफ ईस्ट बंगाल एंड वही मिस था अगर आप उनका अभी अभी इस सीजन का परफॉर्मेंस देखें तो दे डिडंट एबल टू स्कोर दैट मेनी गोल्स एंड उसी के चलते उन्होंने कुछ मैचेस ड्रॉ भी किए कुछ मैचेस लूज भी किए सो आज सारी चीजें फाइनली क्लिक हुई एंड आई थिंक दिस इज द रिजल्ट दे आर लुकिंग फॉर एंड कार्लोस कुदरत के लिए भी थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे इस बड़े मार्जिन की विन से थोड़ा सा उनको भी ब्रीथर मिला होगा क्योंकि हम सबको पता है कि उसके ऊपर भी प्रेशर काफी ज्यादा बनता जा रहा था so overall a very I think perfect game for the Carlos Kudrat and for East Bengal.
True, and I think I think at 4-0 up, this game is pretty much done. And if it ends like this, Northeast will stay in sixth, but East Bengal will move to seventh, and they're 8 points. Huge win, and that 6 to 8, 9 places is very tight. We've got Northeast at 9 points, East Bengal at 8, Chennai at 8, and then BFC at 7. So very tight, sort of between 6 to that 8, 9 range. And it is very hard to predict who's going to make it from those two. But which side has impressed you the most between Northeast, East Bengal, BFC, and Chennai?
आई थिंक आप देखिए सभी की जैसे आपने बोला कि काफी ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट है प्रिडिक्ट करना एंड आई थिंक ना कि सिर्फ 5 6 7 आई थिंक टॉप पे भी आप देखिए जिस तरह से टॉप टू टॉप बैटल चल रही है इस सीजन काफी ज्यादा मुश्किल है कि कौन भाई सील्ड विनर बनेगा कौन टॉप 6 में रहेगा इट्स वेरी अनप्रिडिक्टेबल एंड आई थिंक लास्ट मैच डे तक भी जा सकता है कि जहां पे हमें पता ना चले कि भाई कौन एग्जैक्टली जाने वाला है इंप्रेसिव वाइज आई थिंक चेन्नई एफसी ने स्टार्टिंग में थोड़ा सा स्ट्रगल किया लेकिन फाइनली दे फाइंडिंग देयर फीट एंड दे आर परफॉर्मिंग वेल नो डाउट स्टिल दे आर ड्रॉ कपल ऑफ मैचेस बट उनको अभी भी वो विन की जरूरत है सो वो एक बेहतर करते जा रहे हैं नॉर्थ ईस्ट ने इस सीजन काफी बेहतरीन शुरुआत की है तो इस लॉस के साथ थोड़ा सा देखते हैं कि किस तरह से वो यहाँ से कमबैक करते हैं नेक्स्ट मैच में दैट विल बी इंटरेस्टिंग टू सी बीएफसी आई थिंक काफी ज्यादा मतलब मीडियोकर सीजन में स्टार्ट मानूंगा मैं उनका आई थिंक सेम एज लास्ट सीजन आई वुड से कि जिस तरह से लास्ट सीजन भी फर्स्ट हाफ ऑफ द सीजन में उन्होंने उतना कुछ कर नहीं पाए थे तो देखते हैं एंड ईस्ट बंगाल भी आई थिंक जैसे मैंने बोला कि वो जो कमी लग रही थी उनके फॉरवर्ड के परफॉर्मेंस की आई थिंक वो आज आने आज देख के इट्स ग्रेट टू सी तो आई थिंक यहाँ पे जो भी टीम कंसिस्टेंट बेसिस पे रिजल्ट ग्राइंड करेगी दैट विल बी द मोस्ट बेनिफिशियल जो कि यहाँ पे टॉप 6 के लिए अपना जो दावेदारी है वो यहाँ पे और भी ज्यादा मजबूत करेगी तो टक्कर कांटे की रहने वाली है एंड लेट्स सी उसी उसी के साथ राहुल यहाँ पे मुंबई वर्सेस नवबहर का गेम भी स्टार्ट हो चुका है एंड इंटरेस्टिंग स्टार्टिंग 11 मुंबई सिटी ने यहाँ पे उतारी है चांते को नहीं खिलाया है यहाँ पे सो दिस इज अ बिग न्यूज
Yeah. We'll just run through Mumbai's 11. Nawaz, Rahul Beke, Griffith, Stiri, Vikram Pratap, Apuya, Vanif, Akash Mishra, Greg Stewart, Pereira Diaz, and Al Khayati. Anybody that you would have wanted? I mean, of course, Changte, the big name, missing, but I think it's because they're going with the five at the back. It looks like a five.
फाइव नहीं नहीं, फाइव तो नहीं, तिरी एंड ग्रिफिथ ही खेल रहे हैं, एंड आकाश मिश्रा एंड
Okay.
राहुल बेके. सो आई डोंट सी फाइव एट द बैक, फोर एट द बैक ही खेल रहे हैं वो. एंड यूएल वेन नाइफ, पुया, ग्रेग स्टुअर्ट, ये नासिर अल खयाती, विक्रम प्रताप सिंह एंड होर्हे परेरा डियास.
Oh yeah,
सो
fair enough, fair enough.
फॉर्मेशन तो मेरे को बैक फोर ही दिख रहा है. लॉर्ड बेके साहब भाई, थोड़ा सा मेरे को लाइटिंग डिम लग रहा है. वेयर टू वॉच अदर देन फैन कोड, अदर देन फैन कोड तो भाई आपको क्या बोलते कि वो वीपीएन यूज करके एएफसी हब या फिर वहां पे चेक करना पड़ेगा भाई. अ,
But yeah, Hiren, expectations from Mumbai today because yet to score a goal in the Champions League. We're hoping that today that changes. And do you see a goal from Mumbai today and possibly their first points of this
I
Champions League campaign?
पॉइंट्स तो देखिए बताना मुश्किल है, बट आई एम सीइंग ए वन गोल फ्रॉम मुंबई सिटी टुडे, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. आई थिंक दे विल स्कोर वन गोल.
Okay, that must be. I mean, we're hoping that Mumbai do get on the score sheet. Who do you think that goal is going to come from if it does? I think Alkaya needs to do well today for them.
I think it will be either from Jorge Pereira Diaz or Craig Stewart. Let's see नासिर
Okay.
अल खयाती किस तरह से खेलते हैं. That will be also interesting to see. I think
Mm-hmm.
विक्रम प्रताप सिंह is playing on right side. And थोड़ा से फैन कोड में यार ब्लर आ रहा है, समझ में नहीं आ रहा मेरे को ऐसा क्यों आ रहा है. I think ये उनकी कैमरा क्वालिटी को क्या हो गया है. आप कहाँ पे देख रहे हो राहुल, देख रहे हो क्या ये मैच?
मैं एक्चुअली ऐसा मैच देख रहा हूँ. So
अच्छा, मैं
yeah,
दोनों देख रहा हूँ, मैं दोनों लगाया हुआ है. एक
my
साइड आईएसएल
intellect
का मैच चल
not,
रहा है.
not not good enough to support both, I guess. But yeah,
Another chance for East Bengal, but
yeah,
short was blocked.
Clayton Silva.
Clinton
Uh,
Silva.
he's been good today. Hiren on
Hmm.
Clayton, two good
This
goals.
this is the
First, first one.
this is the missing नहीं नहीं, this is the missing thing from the Clinton Silva. जो पिछले कुछ मैचेस से वो जो ये उसके साथ मतलब एक शार्पनेस है, फिर उसकी जो मूवमेंट्स है वो कहीं ना कहीं पिछले कुछ मैचेस से उतनी ज्यादा शार्प नहीं दिख रही थी. आज आज काफी ज्यादा वो बेहतरीन दिखे है. सो दिस इज द रिजल्ट. ही स्कोर्ड टू गोल्स, ब्रिलियंट
Uh,
गोल, बोथ आर दी प्रॉपर स्ट्राइकर गोल.
do you think the first one of his the keeper could have saved Mirshad?
He could have done better. He could have done it better, but I think that's a great header from Clinton. He could
Clayton,
have
yeah.
done better. Mirsad, yes.
No, but no doubt that Clayton Silva is probably one of the best strikers in the SL right now.
Hmm.
He's just so much quality and yeah, he keeps delivering. I think drinks break
Yes,
between
yes. Innings break आ चुका है.
the East Bengal game. How Mumbai faring, Hiren?
मुंबई आई थिंक शुरुआत अच्छी की है फर्स्ट 8 मिनट में. दे आर कीपिंग द बॉल, सो दैट्स अ ग्रेट टू सी. They made some of the attacks through wings. So
Mm-hmm.
one shot I think taken by Vikram. So good to see.
So
They are
let's
moving ball very well. Fans are not that much in the stadium as expected.
okay.
But वो अच्छी 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 आई थिंक शुरुआत अच्छी की है. लेट होप सो कितना टाइम तक ये होल्ड कर पाते हैं.
Quick word on Vikram, Hiren, because I think in the Champions League at least he's done well. What have you made of his first
आई
AFC?
थिंक नहीं नहीं, डेफिनेटली ही इज द, मतलब अब जिस तरह से आप देखिए बिपिन सिंह की जगह पे उन्होंने क्लियरली मतलब अपना एक जो स्टार्टिंग 11 में है वो जगह पक्की की है. एंड अब देखिए उनकी जिस तरह से परफॉर्मेंस भी आ रही है, एज ए सब्स्टिट्यूशन हो या फिर एज ए स्टार्टिंग 11 प्लेयर हो, ही मेड दैट इम्पैक्ट. सो डेफिनेटली डिजर्विंग प्लेयर टू बी इन द स्टार्टिंग 11. एंड लेट होप सो कि कंसिस्टेंट बेसिस पे एक परफॉर्मेंस आए, क्योंकि काफी बार हमने देखा है कि काफी ऐसे प्लेयर है कि जो मतलब वन सीजन वंडर बन के रह जाते हैं. तो लेट होप सो दैट विल बी द नॉट द केस विद विक्रम प्रताप सिंह. And good player, I think had a good, you can say कि pace also his touches are very well. His shot taking ability is also, मेरे को वो मतलब विक्रम प्रताप सिंह को फिल फोडेन की याद दिलाते हैं.
Hmm.
थोड़ा सा मतलब वो क्या बोलते हैं कि वो एक उसकी तरह का मेरे को स्टाइल लगता है कि जो मतलब आपका ऐसा नहीं कि आउट एंड आउट विंगर ही खेल सकता है, वो थोड़ा सा इनसाइड भी आके खेल सकता है, लिंक अप कर सकता है, सारी चीजें हैं. सो he has some quality.
But Hiren, do you think for Vikram to do well, do you think he should move away from Mumbai because will he get regular minutes next season in Mumbai?
आई थिंक सो, आई थिंक सो ही विल। मतलब इस सीजन से आप देखिए, लास्ट सीजन एज ए सब्स्टिट्यूशन ही वो खेला था। इस सीजन आप देखिए उसको काफी मैचेस में चांगते को लेफ्ट में खिला के उनको राइट पे खिलाया गया है। सो दैट शोज कि भाई बंदे को गेम टाइम दिया जा रहा है। एंड बिपिन का फॉर्म भी एक वन ऑफ द रीजन रहा है। बिपिन का फॉर्म जिस तरह से थोड़ा सा इस सीजन क्या बोलते हैं कि डिप ड्रॉप हुआ है, तो उसके चलते उनकी जगह बन पाई है। सो ही हैज टू ग्रैब दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी। एंड अगर इसी तरह से परफॉर्मेंस करते रहे देन डेफिनेटली ही विल बी द फर्स्ट चॉइस विंगर इन द टीम। सो मेरे मेरे हिसाब से तो आई डोंट थिंक सो कि उसको मूव के लिए देखना चाहिए।
Okay, so you think Bipin will lose his place?
आई थिंक सो, आई थिंक सो बिपिन has already lose his place, so it's going to be really difficult for him now to get it back into the starting 11.
Then potentially Bipin, do you see him going elsewhere?
बिपिन मे बी, बट आई थिंक मुंबई सिटी के लिए भी मतलब आपको क्या बोलते हैं कि एक एक्सपीरियंस अच्छा एक एक क्या बोलते विंगर ऑन दी बैकअप के तौर पे है, दैट्स अ गुड ऑप्शन। बट लेट्स सी व्हाट बिपिन थिंक्स, व्हाट न्यू को हेड कोच थिंक्स। आई थिंक वो भी एक क्रूशियल रहेगा। नए जो हेड कोच आएंगे तो वो भी आई थिंक डिसीजन जो लेंगे, आई थिंक किस तरह से अपनी टीम बिल्ड करते हैं, क्योंकि दिस इज द टीम बिल्ड बाय देश बकिंगम। सो नाउ लेट्स सी हाउ द न्यू हेड कोच सी एवरी प्लेयर्स, एंड किस तरह से वो रिस्पॉन्स करते हैं, किस तरह से कौन सी साइनिंग्स वो यहाँ पे डिमांड करते हैं क्लब से, उसके ऊपर आई
Hmm.
थिंक आगे की टीम बिल्डअप होगी।
No, I spoke to Arnav about this. I asked him as well about Mumbai City's future after Des is left. Do you see Mumbai changing at
हम्म।
all? Do you see them sort of falling down because of the change in coach?
नहीं, आई डोंट थिंक सो कि मतलब वो उस तरह का जो फॉल आएगा, क्योंकि आई थिंक एक क्लब की एक आइडेंटिटी बन चुकी है, एक स्ट्रक्चर जो एक बेस है वो आई थिंक ऑलरेडी रेडी है। सो एक आध दो प्लेयर आप ऊपर नीचे हो सकते हैं नए हेड कोच के ड्यू टू दी प्लेइंग स्टाइल और उसका जो जिस तरह से हो, लेकिन आई थिंक जो आइडेंटिटी है क्लब की आई थिंक वो अब एस्टेब्लिश हो चुकी है। सो आई डोंट थिंक सो कि वो एकदम सडन क्या बोलते हैं कि डाउनफॉल आ जाएगा ड्यू टू दी हेड कोच चेंज।
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But again, what a legacy he's left just on Des Buckingham.
डेफिनेटली।
Yeah, hopefully the person who's coming in next can do the same for Mumbai.
इंटरेस्टिंग है, मतलब काफी ज्यादा उन्होंने सस्पेंस बना के रखा है कि वो विल बी द
Absolutely.
न्यू हेड कोच, क्योंकि किसी को पता नहीं है। अदरवाइज यहाँ पे मतलब नाम निकल के आ ही जाता, तो किसी को भी जो मतलब है उनको अभी तक वो उन्होंने भनक नहीं लगने दी कि भाई कौन नया हेड कोच बनने जा रहा है। सो लेट होप सो कोई इंटरेस्टिंग पर्सनालिटी जो कि हमारे प्लेयरों को भी डेवलप करने में हेल्प करे,
Do you
तो
think it'll
दैट वुड
be
बी रियली
somebody
ग्रेट
from
टू सी।
the football group itself?
आई आई थिंक सो, आई थिंक सो, मेरे को लगता है कि उसी में से कोई होगा, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी वो एक क्लब की आइडेंटिटी के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं और जिस तरह से वो है, तो आई डोंट थिंक सो कि अभी और टाइम भी आई डोंट थिंक सो कि उतना ज्यादा क्लब को मिला है। और बीच ऑफ दी क्या बोले मिडिल ऑफ द सीजन में बाकी कोचेस को लाना भी डिफिकल्ट होता है, अच्छे कोचेस को लाना। सो ये सारे फैक्टर भी है। सो उसके चलते मेरे मेरे को लग रहा है कि मुंबई सिटी फुटबॉल मतलब सिटी फुटबॉल ग्रुप का ही कोई दूसरे क्लब का कोच हो सकता है।
Interesting, interesting. Well, guys, East Bengal at least looking in control. Northeast, of course. I think they're, yeah, man. When you're losing 4-0, oh, 5, Nanda.
अरे यस, नंदा कुमार शिकार scores 5-0. Very
That's a
very
lot.
poor defending from northeast यार, to be
Yeah.
honest, very very
Yeah.
poor, I think
I was
positioning
tweeting Ganesh to Nanda,
hmm,
second time in this game.
yes, is second goal 5-0 भाई, what a way भाई। कार्लोस कुदरत ने अपनी जॉब है वो बचा ली अब एटलीस्ट फॉर नेक्स्ट कपल ऑफ
At least
मैचेस।
for a while. At least for a few
हाँ,
days, a few days or
एटलीस्ट
weeks.
आई थिंक एसएन एसएन मतलब क्या बोलते हैं कि
Ah,
सुपर कप क्या
till the
आई
play.
थिंक वो खेल लेगा, तो
Crazy.
क्रेजी क्रेजी। बट इट सारी चीजें क्या बोलते हैं ईस्ट बंगाल की फेवर में ही जा रही है, जिस तरह की उनके प्लेयरों की मूवमेंट है, टचेस है।
This was too easy. Yeah.
टू
This
इजी,
goal
टू
was
इजी, आई
too
थिंक
easy.
दिस इज रियली पुअर डिफेंडिंग फ्रॉम नॉर्थ ईस्ट।
But the thing is, no, like I mean, I feel for Northeast because psychologically you feel down, you're not switched on,
फाइव
and Northeast will,
नहीं नहीं 5-0 इज वेरी वेरी यू कैन से कि ह्यूमिलेटिंग लॉस टू द
damaging.
Hmm.
Do you see Northeast campaign going the other way because of this loss? How much of an impact do you think it will have on Northeast?
I think the kind of manager Pedro Benali has, I don't think so कि downfall हो जाएगा. I think they will come back.
Yeah, but because final is a huge, huge defeat and
Finally, by Mumbai City scores. Mumbai City
oh,
scores in the AFC Champions League. What a goal, bhai. What a goal. What a goal.
goal scorer. Hiren?
1 second, मेरे को फिर से देखने दो कौन था. नासिर अल खियाती. Finally, your prediction is right. So finally, Mumbai City opened his account in the AFC Champions League. Bhai sahab. Brilliant, bhai. On that right side, very good movement, very good cross. एंड होर्हे परेरा डियास का वो हेडर था लेकिन पोस्ट पे हिट किया एंड रिबाउंड पे वहां पे क्या बोलते कि नासिर अल खयाती अवेलेबल थे. सो दैट्स अ ग्रेट गोल. ग्रेट गोल.
Great to see because a guy who struggled with injury, we always knew that he would struggle even when he came into Mumbai City. Glad that he's got the goal, Al Khayati. What does it mean for Mumbai fans, Hiren?
I think it's a great feeling. Finally, they are able to score a goal. And अभी तक जितना भी मतलब 15 मिनट हुआ है, I think they are dominating the game. अभी तक मतलब जो बॉल पोजीशन वाइज, मूवमेंट वाइज, जिस तरह से आप देखिए स्ट्रगल कर रही है नवबहर, टू बी ऑनेस्ट. आई थिंक बॉल उनके पास क्या बोलते कि काफी कम आ रहा है एंड दे आर फाइंडिंग डिफिकल्ट. सो ग्रेट परफॉर्मेंस. आप अगर ओवरऑल अगर आप देखिए मुंबई सिटी का, आई थिंक फर्स्ट गेम अगर हमको याद हो नासाजी वाला, तो वहां पे भी उनके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी थी उस गेम को भी निकालने की. नवबहर के सामने भी फर्स्ट हाफ दे प्लेड ब्रिलियंट. अलीलाल के सामने सेकंड लेग में जो खेले वो आई थिंक ब्रिलियंट परफॉर्मेंस थी. तो कपल ऑफ परफॉर्मेंसेस या फिर कुछ जो हाफ है उन्होंने वो अच्छे खेले इस कैंपेन में. लेकिन जिस तरह से कुछ चीजें है वो थोड़े से अनलकी भी रहे इन टर्म्स ऑफ द फिनिशिंग वाइज. तो ये
Yeah.
सारी चीजें रही है लेकिन आई थिंक काफी सारी चीजें सीखने को भी मिली होगी प्लेयरों को फ्रॉम दिस कैंपेन ऑफ एसीएल टू प्ले अगेंस्ट टॉप क्वालिटी साइड्स. रविराज यादव बोल रहे हैं अरे भाई कोई देखता ही है कि नहीं लोग. क्या भाई बोल रहे हो भाई रविराज भाई.
But Hiren,
कौन सा.
looking back at this campaign for Mumbai, first couple of games where I thought they could have got something from it, they played decently well.
हम्म,
Could they have done something better? You feel like it could have gone differently this AFC Champions League campaign for them?
देखिए मतलब अभी तो हम बोल सकते कि ये चीजें हो सकती थी बट कुड हैव बीन कुछ चीजें हैं जो उसके मैंने जैसे बोला ना कि थोड़ा सा अनलकी रहे. अदरवाइज मतलब ऐसा तो नहीं होता कि अभी तक उन्होंने गोल स्कोर नहीं किया था. नौ आई थिंक जो पहला मैच मैंने जैसे बोला नासाजी वाला होम पे था वहां पे अपॉर्चुनिटी थी. नवबोर के सामने अपॉर्चुनिटी थी और पेनल्टी मिस ऑफ क्रेग स्टुअर्ट. अलीलाल के सामने अपॉर्चुनिटी थी. तो देयर आर चांसेस कि जहाँ पे वो ऐसी पोजीशन पे आए कि जहाँ से वो गोल स्कोर कर सकते थे. अभी दूसरा अपॉर्चुनिटी बना था. वेरी गुड क्रॉस फ्रॉम आकाश मिश्रा. So they are looking dangerous now and playing attacking brand of football. So that's a great to see. Indian club playing against Navbahor attacking brand of football.
Yeah,
That's a very rare sight.
yeah.
इधर ईस्ट बंगाल भी भाई 6th गोल के लिए जा रही है. जिस तरह से वो अभी भी क्या बोलते कि परफॉर्मेंस दे रहे हैं.
Looking good, East Bengal today.
हम्म.
Unfortunate for Northeast, but you have to come back strong quickly because the games are coming fast. The ISL is very close, like Hiren's already mentioned. Now,
काफी इस बार राहुल तुम देखो जिस तरह से टेबल टॉप पे आप देखिए एफसी गोवा, मुंबई सिटी, मोहन बगान, केरला ब्लास्टर, ये 4 टीमें और ओडिशा भी अब आ चुके हैं कंटेंशन में. तो ये 5 टीमों में मतलब जिस तरह से आप देखिए टक्कर चल रही है. और अब देखिए कि उसके नीचे फिर आप देखिए चेन्नई एफसी, बेंगलुरु, ईस्ट बंगाल अब आती जा रही है. आप आपके नॉर्थ ईस्ट यूनाइटेड ऑलरेडी देयर. सो मुश्किल है इस बार प्रिडिक्ट करना. एंड आई थिंक जमशेदपुर, हैदराबाद एंड पंजाब भी भले ही चाहे टॉप 6 के कंटेंडर ना हो लेकिन बाकी टीमों की वो मतलब थोड़ी सी पार्टी को खराब कर सकते हैं कुछ ऐसे मैचेस के जहाँ पे वो ड्रॉ या फिर ऐसा करते हैं. तो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी एक्साइटिंग सीजन आई थिंक.
uh, nice bit of play from Northeast, switching it from one flank to
यस.
the other. Oh, nice
That's
little skill on the wing
hmm,
as well.
that's a good move.
Philippa
अरे
too.
यार.
Philippa too not hasn't been is not been his best day today.
Yes,
This
yes, agree. Hmm.
that one chance before the halftime whistle, expected him to finish that off. He
Hmm.
side-footed it over the bar.
Yes, yes. Next three matches of Northeast United is Hyderabad, Mohun Bagan, and BFC. So I think
See
they
them
have a
winning.
chance against Hyderabad.
Yeah,
अरे यार, what a chance for अरे यार, ग्रेग स्टुअर्ट था कौन था? Again भाई, मुंबई सिटी is dominating game भाई, मजा आ रहा है. They are making one after the other attacks.
again, very. It's just good to see, encouraging that Mumbai are doing well. Here again, like we're coming back tomorrow. There's no ISL game, but after that we
Hmm.
come back for Mohun Bagan Odisha because there's suddenly a sort of spark in this fixture. That AFC Cup game now, this ISL match. Are you expecting fireworks in this?
डेफिनेटली भाई फायरवर्क्स होना ही चाहिए क्योंकि मोहन बगान फैंस का जो एक सपना था या एक सारी चीजें थी वो मतलब एकदम से क्या बोलते कि ओडिशा एफसी ने वो कर दिया है तो एक राइवलरी वहां पे और 5-2 का
Exactly.
लॉस इज ए बिग लॉस सो उस सारी चीजों की वजह से उस मैच का हाइप अप बन चुका है एंड डेफिनेटली मोहन बगान लुकिंग फॉर दैट रिडेम्पशन अरे यार चांस था यार इस नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए यार
Yeah.
सॉरी नवबोर के लिए भाई दैट्स अ गुड ब्लॉक सॉरी मैं कंफ्यूज इधर हो गया that was a good shot from Navbahor but very crucial block.
No, I asked the question because do you think it's a start of a new rivalry now?
न्यू
Potential?
राइवलरी तो मैं नहीं बोलूंगा लेकिन एक एक अच्छा मतलब इस सीजन के लिए और डेफिनेटली अब एएफसी कप से आपने बाहर किया है सो फैंस के दिमाग में एक लंबे टाइम तक तो रहेगा तो नेक्स्ट कपल ऑफ सीजन के लिए आपको मतलब ओडिशा वर्सेस मोहन बगान वो एक स्पार्क देखने को मिल सकता है डेफिनेटली.
Interesting, interesting. Going to be very interesting. Yeah, last couple of minutes, East Bengal, we're almost at the 90, East Bengal cruising. Doesn't look like Northeast will get a consolation also in this game. But yeah, it's been that sort of night. Can't do much
जितने भी
for.
लोग हाँ हाँ
Yeah,
जितने
yeah,
भी लोग
Hiren.
जुड़े हो गाइस प्लीज लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए ऑल दी चैनल्स को भाई यूरिया सीरीज स्पोर्ट खबरी अरुण फूड इंडियन फूड एंड फुटबॉल लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए गाइस.
Shane's going to be very happy, Hiren, today.
आई थिंक दे ही इज ऑन क्लाउड 9 टुडे
Yeah,
आफ्टर दिस विन.
yeah,
अरे
for
काजू
sure.
कतरी भाई हेलो भाई सुमन दत्ता भाई मैच आप देख सकते हो मुंबई वाला मैच फैन कोड एंड इसके ऊपर भी क्या जीओटी स्पोर्ट 18 के ऊपर सॉरी स्पोर्ट 18 के ऊपर
Yeah,
पीसी पे काजू कतली भाई फ्री में तो नहीं आएगा भाई ये मैच आप चेक करो भाई कोई एक आधी वेबसाइट फ्री वाली मिल जाए तो.
yeah.
अरे यार
6 minutes added time here.
कितना एडेड हुआ 6 मिनट.
Yeah. Uh,
बाय द
East
वे
Bengal,
मुंबई सिटी इज यार प्लेइंग रियली वेल यार मजा आ रहा है देख के प्रेसिंग भी भाई तगड़ी कर रहे हैं बंदे.
but I mean, I saw some early stats in that game. Mumbai completely dominating the ball.
यस कंप्लीटली डोमिनेटिंग द बॉल. अभी देखो अभी 9 ओवर के सामने आया है बॉल एंड दे आर नाउ लुकिंग फॉर दैट लॉन्ग शॉट्स ओनली
Stats
बिकॉज
show that Mumbai has 70% possession
यस यस
game.
यस.
So again, encouraging signs.
गुड
East,
परफॉर्मेंस फ्रॉम मुंबई सिटी. दिस इज मैंने मेरी एक्सपेक्टेशन यही थी कि भाई एक अच्छा स्पिरिट वाला परफॉर्मेंस देखने को मिले यार क्योंकि आपके पास अब हारने के लिए कुछ बचा नहीं है सो यू
Mhm.
नीड टू शो योर टैलेंट्स.
Absolutely, absolutely. But what next, Hiren, for Mumbai? Do you see them challenging for the ISL this year?
I think so they have a squad who can compete
Hmm.
so definitely I am seeing them the one of the contender for the shield.
Hmm. A lot of contenders for the Shield this year because it could go anywhere. The four teams, I think, very
थोड़ा
well positioned.
वेरी वेल यस अभी अभी के करंट सिनारियो के हिसाब से डेफिनेटली पर थोड़ा सा आई
Mhm.
थिंक अभी मैचेस भी कम हुए हैं 5 to 8 मैचेस ही अभी हुए हैं, कुछ
True.
टीमों के 5 हुए, कुछ के 6 7 8. सो लेट्स वेट फॉर द 10 12 मैचेस एटलीस्ट. हाफ वे तक जब तक आप पहुंचते नहीं हो तब तक थोड़ा सा
Yeah.
प्रिडिक्ट करना मुश्किल है.
Mm-hmm.
उसके
Ooh,
बाद क्योंकि क्या हाफ हाफ लाइन के बाद आपके एक एक मैच का रिजल्ट आपके जो सील्ड का सपना है उसको क्या बोलते कि वो कर सकता है, और आपका जो
that's
गैप है वो ऊपर नीचे हो सकता है.
which club has impressed you the most this ISL?
This ISL two clubs, FC Goa, Odisha FC.
Okay, nice.
These two are FC Goa से तो expectation थी मेरी, मतलब
I don't think
बगल
anyone can
मार
argue
जैसे.
against FC Goa.
हाँ नहीं नहीं
Not even. Oh,
ये
penalty.
अच्छा
Penalty.
पेनल्टी मिल गया क्या उसमें?
Consolation chance.
यस यस यस, consolation chance, it's a penalty. It's a
Falguni
penalty
winning it.
for North East. Yes,
Yeah.
Falguni making the impact.
That was a nice little bit of dribbling. Yeah, it's a penalty.
Hmm.
It's
It's a penalty.
nowhere close to the ball. Not
Hmm.
even close to the ball there.
और पीछे से भाई आप इस तरह से वो के हाजी जी है ना, ये वो क्या बोलते कि
Yeah.
कौन है वो ये, हाँ वही है,
Yeah.
इजाजी.
Chazi.
इजाजी, हाँ. ये
Can't.
इराक का है ना, कहाँ का है, इराक का है शायद ये.
In,
इराक या पैलेस्टाइन.
Palestine, I think. Correct.
हाँ. Let's see consolation goal for Northeast United. Let's see corner Nestor, Nestor LBH can finish this.
Yeah. Nestor. Sort of their most reliable player.
Hmm.
Oh, he's at the bar.
अरे यार.
Oh, just not your day. Just
हाँ,
not your
not not your day. एक this is the क्या बोलते हैं कि perfectly summed up ये जो पेनल्टी मिस हुआ है उससे, कि भाई
Absolutely.
how North East United day today. It's a bad day
Yeah,
at the office.
absolutely. Miss says Parmeshwar.
हाँ,
Absolutely.
काउंटर
And
भी
this,
पड़ गया, देखो बच गए. हाँ, काउंटर भी पड़ गया.
yeah, you want a goal at least to sort of take something back, but you miss your penalty. He's gone down the middle and he's hit the bar.
Hmm.
Ah, hard luck there. Been that sort of day again.
मिस.
Been that sort of day.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
Crazy. Yeah, Northeast come back after this and face Hyderabad. Redemption game hitting for you. You see them winning that?
Yes, definitely they should be go for that game as a redemption, because 5-0 loss is a big loss and that mentally will definitely affect the players. So
Yeah,
let's see how Pedro Benali motivate their players, and let's see next match में किस तरह से comeback कर पाते हैं वो.
yeah. Any particular reasons for today's loss? Do you see, or were just East Bengal better, just way better than them? Chance here. Ooh, keeper comes out.
Uh,
Nice claim.
I think East Bengal were better also, and I think it's a off day for Northeast United players.
Hmm.
I think सारी चीजें उनके मतलब अगेंस्ट ही जा रही थी. आई थिंक बैकलाइन भी जिस तरह से आज खेली है, दैट्स नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड फ्रॉम देम. फ्री किक है यहाँ पे नवबोहर के लिए. लेट्स सी कैन दे कन्वर्ट इट. नवाज आज खेल रहे यार. फुटबॉल एचएमना को क्या हो गया?
No idea. Absolutely no. Anybody in the chat? While Achenpa has not started, if you have any ideas. Parveshwar again, Northeast lost the midfield battle today. Fair enough. And Jitin had a bad game. I agree. I think he was not
यस,
very effective. He was looking a little slow
व्हाट
at
अ गोल
times.
भाई. फ्री किक में गोल मार दिया भाई नवबोहर ने.
All.
ईसा कैंड्रो जो फर्स्ट मैच भी साले ने गोल मारा था, याद है तुमको वो
Yeah.
आउटसाइड बॉक्स से वो पहला ही गोल मारा था जो.
Yeah.
व्हाट अ फ्री किक गोल भाई.
So one
ब्रिलियंट
all
गोल.
there. AC
वन
Champions
ऑल.
League.
यस
Mumbai
यस,
won.
वन ऑल.
Navbahor won.
यस, क्या गोल मारा है बेंचो.
Yeah.
नवाज यार, he is not in the anywhere near to the ball यार. Completely beaten by that free kick. right top corner by perfect.
So far, it's 1-1, and let's hope Mumbai can keep it going because they're still looking favorable, at least for what I'm seeing and what Hiren is watching. He's watching the game. I'm just looking at the stats, but yeah,
तो इधर गेम खत्म हो चुका है ईस्ट बंगाल वर्सेस नॉर्थ ईस्ट
yeah.
का 5-0
Oh,
पे.
yeah, Hiren, any idea? Parthiv Gogai, what was the thing? Why didn't he
आई
play?
थिंक वो बेंच पे भी शायद नहीं थे. लेट्स चेक द लाइनअप.
Yeah,
शायद
it
बेंच पे भी
looks
नहीं थे. मे
maybe.
बी फ्लाइट निगल बिगल होगा कुछ.
Yeah,
उसके अलावा तो कोई सेंस
absolutely.
नहीं बना था उसको ना खिलाने का. लेट्स सी क्या बेंच पे है कि नहीं. एक सेकंड.
No, he's on the bench. He's on the bench, but he didn't come on.
दैट्स इंटरेस्टिंग वन.
And if he didn't come on, it probably means that he might be carrying a slight issue, and the
हाँ.
coach didn't want to risk him.
रिस्क
Um,
हो सकता है
maybe.
या फिर टेक्निकली तो आई डोंट सी एनी रीजन कि भाई
Yeah,
क्यों यहाँ पे
let's
वो नहीं है.
maybe let's go. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, interesting one. Has to play the next game, no?
ही हैज टू डेफिनेटली. आज इप्सन मेलो जितिन और क्या बोलते कि इसका नहीं जी मतलब इप्सन मेलो ने तो मतलब आई थिंक दैट वन साइनिंग आई थिंक इज completely backfire for Northeast United.
Yeah, I think he wanted to try something different, maybe with Ibsen out
Different,
wide.
yes.
That extra pace is he gave it a few times, but not very convincing. I think Parthiv has been more convincing as a winger.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. आई थिंक लोड बे के पूछ रहे कि ऐसी फ्री किक अपना कोई इंडियन प्लेयर ले सकता है क्या. अभी तो नहीं ले सकता भाई ऐसी फ्री किक कोई. जिस क्वालिटी की बंदे ने भाई फ्री किक मारी है मजा आ जाएगा भाई. मजा आ गया देख के फिर. वेन नाइफ रेड कार्ड लेगा आज भाई. बिल्कुल भाई वो थोड़ा सा रेफरी के साथ ज्यादा ही उलझ रहा है. ये क्या चेक कर रहे हैं भाई रेफरी. भाई ओएफसी क्या चांस है एएफसी कप में. चांस है भाई ओएफसी का बिल्कुल चांस है. नेक्स्ट मैच वसुंधरा के सामने जीतना है. नेक्स्ट राउंड में जाना है. दे हैव अ वेरी गुड स्कोर वेरी गुड कोच. दे डेफिनेटली हैव अ चांस भाई.
Yeah, Arnava's here. Arnava, sort of, you've joined us at the right time. I think East Bengal have wrapped up a comfortable 5-0 win. Shine must be happy. What do you make of it? Absolutely wonderful display from them.
And these are the kind of performances, good evening, first of all, everyone, that can change a complete season, for potentially for East Bengal. You didn't know where you stand. Even, I was discussing last evening on Shine's channels with a lot of East Bengal fans. A lot of, my feeling was also a 1-1. A lot of people were saying, potential 1-1 draw coming up. And then again, you score an early goal. You've scored a number of early goals in matches, but you've not been able to get it across the line. So you didn't score the second. You scored a second today. Looked good. Northeast had a very, very good chance of reducing the deficit. Couldn't score. You come back in the second half, make those substitutions. Maybe he's sort of tickled Nanda a little bit, by playing Vishnu in the last few matches as a starter. Maybe tickled him a little in that way that, getting that extra 5 or 10% out of the player. Nanda performs, Clayton amongst the goals, and and Northeast not there, even missing that penalty in the end. Just sums up their evening. But great to see what East Bengal did today, and very important for East Bengal if they want to achieve something this season. But again, it's one match. I think East Bengal should not be carried away by this result, but it's a very, 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 very good result.
Guys, do you think Nanda gets back into the side now after this?
I think so. He will
He'll start
start in
playing.
the next match.
Yeah.
I'm expecting he will start next match.
I agree. I think Nanda, with this performance, the desire also that he showed today, is a potential starting 11 player for Northeast.
I think एक चीज नहीं एक चीज जो सन्नेबल डिजायर आई थिंक वो सिर्फ नंदा की ओर से नहीं क्लिंटन सिल्वा भी आप देख लीजिए, कल अर्नव सर हम वही बात कर रहे थे कि क्लिंटन सिल्वा हो, बोरा अरेरा हो या फिर नंदा हो, इन तीन का जो परफॉर्मेंस है वो मतलब नॉरेम महेश कंसिस्टेंट बेसिस पे अच्छा करते आ रहे थे, लेकिन वो एक सपोर्ट जो चाहिए था वो आई थिंक आज ये तीनों प्लेयर की ओर से जिस तरह से उनकी मूवमेंट थी, कमिटमेंट था। आप देखिए क्लिंटन सिल्वा के सबसे ज्यादा स्प्रिंट है आफ्टर, मतलब जिस जिस एज पे वो है उसके बावजूद भी आप देखिए जिस तरह से वो स्प्रिंट मार रहा था, अपनी मूवमेंट बना रहा था। आई थिंक दैट्स वन ऑफ द रीजन की जो आज का जो परफॉर्मेंस है वो हमें ईस्ट बंगाल की ओर से देखने को मिला है कि उनके जो फॉरवर्ड लाइन है चारों के चारों प्लेयर ने आई थिंक जबरदस्त परफॉर्मेंस दी है।
Yeah. And I think another, yeah,
Agree, but
sorry.
I think there's one huge factor for Northeast. They were missing in the heart of their midfield, Mohammad Ali Bemamer.
बेमामेर एग्री।
And you saw Pragyan and Nigam doesn't hold it together, you know.
एग्री,
And this is
100%
again,
एग्री।
we again come to this discussion of Indian holding six and the foreign holding six. And you saw how much it hurt them that player wasn't there. So again, East Bengal gets a lot of credit for what they were able to, you know, and but still, it's for Northeast. We thought, I think, 3-4 weeks ago, Northeast is a little further down their development path. I think they still have a long way to go. It's the same at a different level. What I said yesterday about Kerala Blasters, that Kerala Blasters is not as far as Goa, and again today you again saw what experience and class can do about potential talent.
Yeah.
दूसरी यहाँ पे फ्री किक कंसीड की है, वेरी गुड पोजीशन से मुंबई सिटी ने। लेट्स सी कैन अगेन नंबर 10 ऑफ नवबहोर इसकेंद्रो, जो भी उसका नाम है, लास्ट मैच में भी गोल मारा था साले ने, इस मैच में भी बेहतरीन गोल मारा है।
Yeah.
He is going to be the number 10 also for the Uzbekistan, I think. That was again brilliant free kick, but good save, good save.
Yeah, fair enough. I quickly just want to wrap up that conversation between with Nanda. I think the reason he should start is because it also looked like Mahesh and him have a good understanding. Both the assists for Nanda were from Mahesh, sort of played those crosses exactly when the run was being made, and when you have that sort of connection with one of your teammates, I think it clicks better, and if we get to see that more and more, it'll only benefit East
ये
Bengal.
देखिए, नहीं राहुल, जो आज के मैच में देखने को मिला वो प्रीवियस मैचेस में भी उन दोनों का जो कनेक्शन है वो देखने को मिल रहा था, लेकिन उस टाइम पे क्या हो रहा था कि नंदा कुमार शिकार की ओर से जो आज जो तीसरा गोल अगर जिसे मारा उसने, वो आप देखिए जिस तरह का उसने टच लिया, सेम टच आपको अगर आप उसके पिछले 2-3 मैच देखे तो वहां पे उस तरह से वो टच नहीं ले पा रहे थे, या फिर उसका जो शॉट है वो वाइड चला जा रहा था, या फिर वो शॉट ऑन टारगेट नहीं रख पा रहे थे। आज सारी चीजें उनके लिए क्लिक हो गई, एंड दैट्स व्हाई वो दोनों का जो कनेक्शन है वो हमें आज क्या बोलते हैं कि रिजल्ट लाता हुआ दिखा। दोनों की अंडरस्टैंडिंग अच्छी है, एंड ये हमें जब से दोनों साथ में इस सीजन खेल रहे वो देखने को मिला है, लेकिन जो फिनिशिंग टच था वो कहीं ना कहीं नंदा की ओर से मिस लग रहा था प्रीवियस कपल ऑफ मैचेस में, जो कि आज यहाँ पे उनकी ओर से देखने को मिला है। दैट्स गुड टू सी, एंड अगर ये कंसिस्टेंट बेसिस पे वो कर पाए देन दैट विल बी रियली रियली यू कैन से कि बेनिफिशियल फॉर द ईस्ट बंगाल, एंड दे विल स्कोर मोर गोल्स। सो उन दोनों का जो कॉम्बिनेशन है वो आई थिंक परफेक्ट है, जिस तरह से दोनों की अंडरस्टैंडिंग है। स्विच भी करते हैं दोनों, ऐसा नहीं है कि नंदा ही से हर टाइम राइट विंग पे खेलता है या फिर नोरेम ऑलवेज ऑन द लेफ्ट। बोथ आर स्विच द फ्लैंक्स थ्रू आउट द मैचेस, एंड I think they have a good understanding.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, I mean, this is where we wrap up our East Bengal versus Northeast conversation. Final thumping that East Bengal have handed Northeast, and a good way to
लास्ट क्वेश्चन, नहीं
Yeah.
लास्ट क्वेश्चन में अरुणा सर से पूछना चाहूंगा कि कितने मैचेस का लाइफ लाइन कार्लोस गुजरात को मिल चुका है इस विन के बाद, आफ्टर द 5-0 विन, हाउ मेनी मैचेस ही विल गेट एज ए लाइफ लाइन? Because yesterday we are discussing the who is going to be the coach who gets sacked first.
I think for now that question is off the table. With such a result, for the next few weeks up to the Asian Cup, if East Bengal don't lose a match heavily, that question is out. But the point is, again, we've seen that with India and Ecosystem pretty much in July, everyone was, hey, great, brilliant, lovely. Then you started losing in September, October. Tide turned after the Kuwait match. Everyone was elated. After Qatar, we've come back to reality. So it's always a roller coaster ride, ups and downs, and it depends on the results. And it's even more brutal with the Kolkata clubs. Again, I won't open the topic too much, but again, if you look at Juan Fernando, still, that's a very good example. 5 wins out of 5, a new record in the ISL, but nobody cares because you're out of the AFC Cup, right? So therefore,
नहीं sir, Ankit Singh का comment लीजिए. When your senior players don't perform, what's stopping Johan to try player like Samte, Freddie, Thoising plus Luis McAtran looked great.
It's again, a coach has to choose who he's taking. And to say seniors and juniors, again, at the start of the season, I thought Falguni Singh was very, very good for them. But again, it is sometimes very important to see that, again, Bema Meher didn't play, and that is a crucial player for that team because of about where things stand. And that's the critical part in all of this at the moment, is where does it stand? That's the tricky part. We don't know where it stands because at the moment is difficult. So it doesn't matter who the coach is. You're taking the decision in the best interest of the team, and a lot of coaches most of the time will be right, and even those same coaches sometimes will be wrong. So therefore, that's a difficult one to say if you're right, if you're wrong. And today Northeast didn't get it right, and it didn't, even the opportunities that they had their chances, right? We talked about yesterday, Goa had so many chances, but if Pepra scores that counter goal, where the ball just goes long, you don't know how the match goes, right? Football is sometimes a crazy game in these kind of things. So therefore, again, as East Bengal celebrate the win, Northeast will nurse itself and try and sort out its things. And both of them have to play a next match. Again, you in a league, in a competition, whatever it is, you can't celebrate such a win. If it's a final, you can celebrate such a win. If it's not, there are more matches to come, and you have to focus on the next match.
By the way, just give you to update again, Mumbai City take back the control of the game, and again they are dominating the game. They made some 2-3 crucial chances, dangerous chances. So they are again looking threatening now, and 66% possession in these first 42 minutes. So that shows कि किस तरह से उन्होंने पहला हाफ खेला है.
But I think what we spoke yesterday, when we come to the AFC Champions League and Mumbai City, most important was that they scored a goal. I think that's the most important, that you go out of this competition with the stats saying you've at least scored 1 goal. Because I think without a goal wouldn't be good. But again, it's a good point for Mumbai City at the moment, and even taking the lead. I think, what could have happened if you had done that at the start of the season in the campaign, against Nasaji, or the penalty Greg Stewart didn't score in Uzbekistan, who knows what could have been possible. But again, you saw in those 15 minutes in the second half, in the start of the second half, from the 45th to the 60th, what Navbahor is capable of. That was most probably amongst the best, even though Al Hilal scored 6 goals. But those 15 minutes for Navbahor, I thought, were amongst the best, maybe the best 15 minutes that Mumbai City has faced this season in Champions League.
Yep.
Yes, Mishra is the post. Yes.
Yeah. Guys, we're inching closer to half time, and fair enough to say that Mumbai have controlled the game. I mean, with the ball at least. Went a goal up, then conceded an equalizer through free kick, like Hiren just mentioned. Guys, do you see Mumbai winning this? It would be a great result if they did, and to at least sign off the campaign with the win.
I think definitely. I think that will be a really, really big boost for them. Not in the also to finish. I think that will be also, you can say, give confidence them into the ISL, because this is a. Arey yaar! Oh, what a miss! This should be finished. Pereira Diaz, yaar. अरे यार,
So this is Hiren live for you. Those who've not
Absolutely,
seen Hiren
absolutely.
live.
that should be a goal, sir. That should be a goal any day. Any day, that should be a goal. अरे यार,
But it's been that sort of campaign, right, from Mumbai. Especially in the first couple of games where they could have scored goals, they didn't. Um, I know. I asked Hiren the same question. Do you think they could have made more of this campaign? Do you think they could, because the quality is there in that Mumbai City setup sort of, and do you think they could have made more of the campaign?
Potentially, yes. On one side, on the other
Mm.
side, I think we have to be honest enough to say that again, the competition that Mumbai City is facing is is tough, right? Is very very tough. It's amongst the toughest that you can face. And you see, I don't know if you saw, there was this morning an interview that Mehtab Singh gave to Mumbai City's YouTube channel, where he clearly, openly, honestly said, listen, last year, yeah, we played Champions League, we got the results, but we were actually more excited this year when we realized who we're going to facing, and where we're going this year, right? So for them, this was more of an excitement to face those teams. But again, it's also reality at the end of the day that you face teams who are one or two levels above you. And again, you can at home. Again, we've seen that with India as well, right? That India can challenge teams which are better than India at home. So from that perspective, okay, it's a learning process. I think for the youngsters also good to see this level of football, to realize, okay, listen, if I want to be playing at a higher level, some players have aspirations to play abroad. Then you realize what the level elsewhere is, right? So that's a huge learning for all of these players.
Absolutely. Yeah, again, getting close to halftime. And Hiren, just before we leave, you think Mumbai can win this?
I think if they perform like in the first half, definitely they can at least get a draw.
Okay, fair enough. It's already 1-1,
तो
and if Mumbai
मैच
do
नहीं देख
get,
रहे क्या हम पूरा? देखते हैं ना सेकंड हाफ भी.
the thing is for me, I'm not able to
मैं और
watch it.
अरुणा सर हम देखते हैं. आप देख रहे हो कि?
I know. What do you
Yeah.
think?
See, they can, the way Mumbai City are playing, they're trying to pull it off in a way, and they're being true to their football. I think the interesting part is theirs is gone, but the coaching setup led by
Conceded यार. अब नहीं करते, अब नहीं करना है. चलो ब्रेक अप कर देंगे. 2-1 यार.
Yeah. No,
And
sorry.
that's
football.
That's football. That's the reality of things. No? At the end of the day, the class does win, right? So that's our problem at the moment. I think that you're realizing, when India played Qatar, when Mumbai City is playing these teams in the Champions League, where do we stand? Where do others in Asia stand compared to us? And they are at a higher level, and it's a reality. It's a sad reality.
But this is the really poor goal considered by Mumbai City. This should not. This should be avoided.
Mumbai City has conceded a lot of poor goals in this Champions League campaign. So that's a thing. But they'll take the positives out of this. They'll come back into the ISL. They've got some interesting games in the ISL coming up, and they know that they now have to get the points to be able to challenge the teams at the top. And that's learning. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the most important thing for Mumbai City.
Exactly.
I mean, playing
John Abrams. Rahul Kakati is saying John Abrams should play today.
No, but it's I think in front of the home crowd, it would have been a really nice way to leave the AC Champions League with a win. But anyways, yeah, like Arnava said, I think you just have to be real with these situations and have to admit that when the quality is better on the other side, you just put your hands up. And it's okay.
But great first half from Mumbai City.
Yeah, I mean, the potential is there to be better. I think that's the learning of all of this, right? That Mumbai City has shown that if they try and push things, they can potentially get a better result.
Result,
But again,
exactly.
you need to play it for 90 minutes, and that is now the real challenge. You saw against Nasaji, good 45 minutes. Navbahor, good 45 minutes. Even against Al Hilal, your 45, 60-minute good minutes. But at some stage, the opponent, higher intensity, better footballers, they get into you. And
Exactly.
this level, the few chances you get, you have to score of those chances.
Agree.
Yeah.
So you can't be wasteful.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, but Diaz chance will haunt us. Definitely, 100%.
Yeah.
I think वो Greg Stewart वाला penalty भी याद आता है. If he scored that penalty, things might have been different. So lot of things goes against.
Yeah.
But
Important.
one thing I want to discuss. This is going to be the last match for Indian club in the Champions League for at
Yeah.
least now. I think minimum 3 years. तो मैं expect कर रहा हूँ कि 3 साल तो अगर यहाँ पे AFC टीम्स नहीं बढ़ाती है तो अगर वो यहाँ पे 24 में से 32 टीम्स करती है देन थिंग्स विल बी डिफरेंट. बट जब तक 24 टीम्स है आई थिंक नेक्स्ट 3 years तो मुश्किल है कि कोई 3-4 साल मुश्किल है कि कोई इंडियन क्लब यहाँ पे चैंपियंस लीग खेलेगा. सो what's your opinion guys about that कि this is going to be the last match in ACL for Indian club.
I
देखिए
mean,
पहले स्टेट्स बता देता हूँ. फर्स्ट आपके 69% possession from the Mumbai City, 5 shots, both have same shots, 2 shot on target from Mumbai City. So good first half. 261
हाँ,
passes, जबकि
but
नवबहर के 117 passes है.
Navbahor played smartly on the counter. That's their
Yes,
game.
वो
Yeah.
हाँ.
So
Passing accuracy भी
possession.
मुंबई की अच्छी है 83%.
I mean, I go back to the under-17 World Cup. Rahul and I were talking about it. Germany had, I think, about 30% possession against Spain in the quarters.
Spain,
Germany beat Spain and then went on to win the tournament. Possession is a nice thing to have. This whole discussion about possession is what is your approach? My end result in football is to win.
yeah.
Possession, passes, how many duels I've won, how many corners I've got, all of that is useless. All of that is useless if I am unable to score the goals. And that is the problem, that we are getting carried away by possession. Oh, this is nice. Again, the football looks nice. But if you have a few chances, you have to score of them. And you've realized Pereira Diaz is a top striker in the ISL, but he's not a top striker at Asian level.
Absolutely.
That's also a realization, right? Greg Stewart and Nasser Khayati are top players in the ISL, but at this level, they're struggling. And that's the thing. If you are playing against Ruben Neves, the other day when we're doing this thing now with Mitrovic, Mitrovic smartly got Mehtab the red card, the 2 bookings, right? So that's the difference.
Absolutely. Guys,
and that's the thing, right? So therefore these are it's nice to have it. It's but again, the result at the end of the day counts. Do you know who played good 5 years ago but lost 3-0? Nobody cares.
Yeah. Ashu is comparing Pereira Diaz to Darwin Núñez. Interesting comparison, of course. Another striker who's been in the net for missing a few chances.
Where is Akshata when we need her? No?
I mean, I don't know what the hairstyle was about though. Darwin Núñez.
He wanted to do a Erling Haaland. He wanted to be a South American Viking. Yeah. So, but that's it's yeah. But Ashu's point, I take that. But if they are playing to that is being clever. If you know that the Indians or the Indian team is going to make those mistakes and offer you free kicks, offer you set pieces. If that is one of your strengths, you play to that. That is being clever. Why do I do a blind running around? I don't need to. I have other things. I need to try and get these 3 points, because if I get these 3 points, I am in the next round. I'm in the knockouts of the Champions League. That's all what they need. And Mumbai played well, but if Mumbai was clinical, Mumbai would now be leading.
By the way, today 6 foreigners are playing for the Mumbai City. All the 6 foreigners are playing.
Finally, good to see that. Guys, again, quickly, at least before I side off, Hiren, do you see this? Do you see a turnaround potentially?
I don't think so. I think now my hopes are
Hiren
gone
went from
down.
like here to like boom, like in
Boom.
the matter of seconds.
But
yeah,
I think because I think the intensity in the second half from Navbahor will be much more. So in that sense मेरे को लग रहा है कि ठीक है, मतलब लेकिन मैं खुश हूँ, मतलब जिस तरह से फर्स्ट हाफ में फुटबॉल खेली मुंबई सिटी, आई एम हैप्पी विद दैट कि भाई उन्होंने जो अपना स्टाइल है वो खेला एंड गेम को डोमिनेट भी करने की कोशिश की, किया भी एंड चांसेस भी बनाए हैं. अगर वो फिनिश होता डियास का तो स्कोर लाइन वुड बी 2-2 टिल नाउ. सो आई एम हैप्पी विद द फर्स्ट हाफ. लेट होप सो सेम परफॉर्मेंस टू सेकंड हाफ में रिपीट हो. दैट्स व्हाट आई एम एक्सपेक्ट.
Another potentially Mumbai.
I hope that Navbahor don't come out of the dressing room like they did at home. Because those 15 minutes in that first 15 minutes in that second half was a tough one. For Mumbai City. So therefore, and now they're leading as well, right? So they've got the momentum on their side. So yeah, it's I think Mumbai City needs to try and continue to play as they've done. Try and keep Navbahor under control. I think it's important for Al-Khayati, for Greg Stewart, and for Pereira Diaz to try and create things and try and score goals. I think that's the most important one. So, not easy, but let's hope.
आसू 26 से मैं एग्री करूंगा इन अ सेंस कि अटैकिंग वाइज दिस इज देयर बेस्ट फर्स्ट हाफ फॉर मुंबई सिटी इन दिस एसीएल कैंपेन.
Yeah, fair enough.
रोशन जी के बोल रहे कि रोशन जी के
but I thought they were good also in Uzbekistan when they were playing away to Navbahor. That first half,
yes,
if Greg Stewart had scored that goal again, and that was away. So I say that away in Uzbekistan in cold weather conditions against a team like Navbahor, that first half very credible, and you could have gone into the break with a goal. That's what was missing. Today you scored an early goal. You made mistakes, allowed the opponent to come back, didn't score of your chances. Again, it could have been 3-2 for Mumbai. That's the reality.
Yeah.
रोशन जी के बोल रहे कि I expect Uzbekistan national team gameplay in the Asian Cup will be similar like Navbahor style of play.
Interesting because Igor Simas likes to throw the ball. So we'll see. We'll have to put away our chances. I think it's as simple.
But you also saw that the Uzbeks like that to sort of play on the counter. They did that perfectly against England in the Under-17 World Cup when they beat England.
World Cup.
So Uzbekistan is more of a counter-attacking, fast-paced game. And so from that perspective, Uzbek sides, club sides, Uzbek national team are of a much higher standard than what our teams, be it the national team, be it the club sides, normally play. And they know how to grind results at the end of the day. The point here is, if Mumbai City, at this level, with the football they're playing, they're confident of scoring their goals, I think Mumbai City could have gotten 6-7 points in this group.
Exactly. I think that's what I was trying to allude to, because it looked like Mumbai could have gotten something more from this Champions League campaign. I feel like it's a little short in the end for them. Hiren, you want to continue the stream?
नहीं खत्म ही कर देते हैं फिर अभी स्टार्ट रखना है सर अरुणा सर
Indians
आप
got
बताइए नहीं ऐसा कोई नहीं है देख कंटिन्यू भी कर सकते हैं
What are you saying, Rahul?
I mean, I have to watch it on the TV. That's the problem for me. Like, I have to go there and watch it on the telly.
So the question is, let's ask the chat, guys. Do you want us to continue this
Yeah.
watch along? Let's leave it to you guys a little bit more, or do you want to have a live interaction session? A little bit more Q&As. Maybe that is something that we can offer to you for the next 45. So
Yeah.
let us know if you want to, and then we'll do. Just to end on that is, I think at the end of the day, look at the positives, but on the other side, look at where we're lacking. And if you take the positives and learn from the things that we're lacking, then we can improve. If we lie to ourselves and say, we're this, we're that, great. But on the other side, I would say we have to be honest to ourselves that that we saw in these matches what the difference is between the top, the cream of Asian football, the sort of second level of Asian football, and where do we stand? Do we stand at the third or fourth level of Asian football? That's the question that we need to answer. Because, again, we can bring Mohun Bagan and Odisha into the mix with their results as well in the AFC Cup, where a team from Bangladesh is causing problems to us. And Basundhara Kings is a team, if they would be playing ISL, they would be a top 6 candidate for me. Right? Yeah. So that's the reality of. We're talking about East Bengal yesterday, that East Bengal is a better team than last season. And no doubt about it. But everybody else is also a better team than last season.
Yeah.
That is your problem. At international level, even if we're taking one step forward, there are others who are taking 2, 3, 5, maybe even 10 steps forward in the same time. That is the problem. We need to be faster in our development. We need to be faster and better in our development. Otherwise, we have to catch up with others and we have to overtake others. And Vietnam for me is a perfect example. That Vietnam came from somewhere, they were way behind us. Now they are quite a bit ahead of us, both in the men's and the women's game. And especially the women's game, even though we're talking mainly about the men's game, but the women's game is something where 2023 to me is a lost year. Because I feel that 2026 at the Asian Cup, we need to be amongst the top 5-6 nations and qualify for the 27 World Cup. That needs to be our aim.
Yeah. Fair enough. Guys, we've got a couple of requests to continue from Kumar and Harsh. Call's yours.
नहीं रैप अप करते हैं भाई सेकंड हाफ क्या ही करेंगे
We'll do a live interactive session in one of these days where there's no ISL game and just do an open Q&A. I think if that's fine with you guys, I think
कल ही नहीं है ना ISL का गेम कल ही नहीं है.
There's no ISL game. We can sit down and have a nice little chat tomorrow.
हाँ कल Q&A करते हैं. कल is a perfect day. कल I think सैन भाई भी वापस आ रहे हैं ना.
Maybe he's still celebrating tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe
fair enough.
Shine might not be coming for the next I don't know how many months now after this 5-0 win. So he has to saviour this.
Yeah.
So but the point is, again, big win for East Bengal, and it could be a turning point of their season for the positive. For Northeast, warning signs. Maybe it's going downhill in the table. Mumbai City at the moment losing, and 2-1 against Navbahor, even though Nasser Al-Khayati has scored this season's first Champions League goal for Mumbai City. So that's also an historic, important that this season Mumbai City doesn't go out of the competition without a goal. But at the moment, as it stands, Mumbai City will end their AFC Champions League campaign without a point. So at least maybe get a 2-2. And then we'll see what happens.
Okay, guys, that's the hope then. that Mumbai sort of come back and get something out of this game, because I think they do deserve something from the AFC Cup, AFC Champions League campaign. And I don't think they were that bad that they deserve no points at all. So let's hope that they get something out of this game and leave us a little happier than we are right now. Thanks, Anwar. Thanks, Hiren, for this chat. Everybody in the chat, like always, thank you for joining. Please do like and share these videos. Subscribe to the channels Sports Kabri, Curious Harry, Arun Foot, and Indian Food and Football. Hopefully, tomorrow we're going to have an extremely bubbly and happy Shine after this 5-0 thumping that they've handed Northeast. Yeah, until then, see you everyone and good night.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night, guys.